What is up, everyone? Samurai here, and we're back again with another episode of Tears of Themis. Last episode, we were just really getting into the game. We knew that we were part of the Themis law firm, and we were able to meet our first husbando, Artem, which he was absolutely so freaking gorgeous. It's not even funny. But while we were at the law firm on a Saturday, normally the law firm isn't open apparently, we now have our first case, and it deals with a girl named Winnie and Mr. Green. Mr. Green is apparently a restaurant owner that supplies and helps kids with he's a sponsor basically, and he helps kids basically get into college and have a decent life. But now a situation has occurred in the restaurant. Apparently, 6 people in the restaurant that had a soup was now considered to be sick. And apparently, insecticide was found in the food, which made the people sick. So now the customers are pressing charges. So this is our first case. As I said, let's get into the video to figure out what's going to happen afterwards and how we can help Winnie. Are you concerned, Winnie? I'm not a senior attorney like Artem, but... Winnie takes out an envelope from her canvas purse and shyly hands it to you and Artem. Don't tell her she's going to give us money. Please don't. You open the envelope and find a stack of bills inside. Oh, so she wants to go ahead and give us funds to help compensate for Mr. Green. I think it's because really since Mr. Green has helped her throughout her life, this is her way of giving back. With the popularity of electronic payments, people rarely use physical money nowadays. But Winnie... Oh no, girl, you need that money to live on. I understand, but no. No. Yeah, but I would say he would do that out of the kindness of his heart. Not for you just to up and just go give it back to him. I'm not saying it's wrong or anything. That's really good to do, but I don't think he would like that per se. The light envelope suddenly feels weighty in your hands. Artem takes the envelope from you and hands it back to Winnie with a gentle smile. A rare sight. You go, Atram. We don't need that. Artem's a senior partner here and is essentially one of the bosses. You can trust what he says. Artem's phone suddenly rings. Okay. After seeing the caller ID, the expression on his face changes, and he seems to be a bit restless. Okay. After apologizing to Winnie, Artem rushes out of the room. Something about that doesn't seem right, but okay. Since there isn't much time, you want to act sooner rather than later. We should really get a move on since the trial's set for next Wednesday. Words. Let's go visit Mr. Green at the restaurant. Artem still hasn't come out of his office. You text him where you are going and then take off with Winnie. Did something trouble pop up with him? I hope everything goes well. You and me both. Even though we are the same person. So now we're in his office. Now we're going to see what happened. In his office, Artem is furiously talking on his phone. Oh shoot, so this looks like trouble. A central business district. Winnie, the entrance is in an alley? When you had approached the restaurant's location, Winnie had suddenly pulled you into an alley. Oh, so people could just go in and just go straight to his restaurant. Oh, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. That way, if he needs to go home, his home is just upstairs. That's pretty convenient. That's really smart, actually. Even the alley is well kept, probably because it's located in the central business district. The fragrance of camellias wafts over from a nearby flower bed, setting an elegant atmosphere. I see. Mr. Green really loved his wife, didn't he? What's going on? Upon turning the corner, you freeze. You see someone you used to know all too well, but it now almost a stranger. He was an integral part of your youth, but he vanished from your life 8 years ago without a trace. Luke? This boy is fine. Oh my God, this boy is fine. He turns towards your voice and is visibly surprised, but then his coral eyes reflect the happiness in his heart. He runs towards you. His sunny smile instantly takes you back to an afternoon 8 years ago. We're also getting a flashback. Ooh. Mahoyo has no right. They have absolutely no right to be making these boys this fine. Oh my God. They have no right to be making it this fine. Mahoyo, you have no right, but good freaking job. Look at the windowsill. Look how the sun is shining upon him and making him look like an angel, which we already know Luke is already going to be while he's reading his book. Luke, I told you not to sit on the windowsill while reading. What if you fall? The warm afternoon breeze sweeps through the treetops. Languid birds preach on the branches and lazily chirp. The teenager's melancholic voice dusts off your mental cobwebs and the memory becomes clear. Going to National Central University, right? Mom called me this afternoon and spilled the beans. She said you wouldn't be coming to school anymore. It's your first year of high school, and you made it into the country's best uni. You're amazing. I mean, based on the picture, he does look damn amazing. Okay, so let's go with... I hope this picture is an SSR card because it's just so fine. It's literally so fine. But I'm a respectable simp, so we will continue. Are you taking the entire Sherlock Holmes collection with you? Oh, so he's a fan of that. Getting accepted into National Central University is great news. Why do you all keep me in the dark? Hey, so you're saying we're now strangers just because you're going to a university? He sounds just like Meliodas, oh God. Let's go with the top one. And look at that blush face. Oh my God. You don't seem to be too happy. Do you not like a university major? I'm not going to the capital. I want to study law at Stella's University is known for their law school. Let's go with the second one again. Did you buy a new Sherlock Holmes novel? It does look like the book you were reading 2 days ago. Think that book was a poetry collection? What's with the dramatic reaction? Let's go with the top one again. Of course I'm happy. Now that our top student's leaving, I can finally enjoy being the top of the class. Hold it. I don't need you to let me have anything. There's nothing. Okay, I promise I will. It's an old memory, but why does it feel like it was just yesterday? Even though it's been 8 years, you still haven't forgotten that moment. So I could see where this is going a little bit. This is basically the MC with the old childhood friend lover type of thing, which is absolutely cute. Like, you remember back then those Otome games? Well, some of them are still around to this day. Is that the old friends and the MC gets together? It's really, really cute. We get to see all their backstory and how they became friends and lovers. It's just amazing. It's just amazing. But let's get back to Luke. You were about to ask him the same question, but he beat you to it. I've been great. How about you? There was no news of you after you left the capital. I didn't expect that we'd meet again like this. Back then, my parents and I contacted Natural Central University, and they said you were selected for a secret research project. So... Which honestly makes a lot of sense, because why he just never told us or contacted us. And you didn't contact me, my thoughts exactly. It's not like I changed my number, Luke. Luke extended his hands forward as if wanting to hold yours. When you two were little, this is how he asks for forgiveness whenever you were upset at him. But today, Luke withdraws his outreached hand and puts them behind his back. We're not really kids anymore. There's nothing to forgive. I'm not angry. I'm so happy to see you again. In response to the excitement in your voice, Luke's tense body relaxes. Of course. Are you back for good, or will you have to leave again? Ooh, I don't like that response. Luke's expression falters for a moment, but he quickly smiles again. I mean, if you're willing to, of course. It's not like what I say matters. Of course, the MC inside, of course, has a different opinion. Okay. We'll chat later. Let's talk about why you're here. Is it... Your gaze happens to fall upon his Sherlock Holmes keychain and a thought hits you. The private detective that Winnie was talking about. It's you, isn't it? Wow, that was interesting. Wouldn't really think about that out of all the people in the entire world that Winnie would actually hire Luke of all people to be the private detective. That actually got me for a shock, because I knew because in the beginning we had a feeling is that when it came down to the silhouette that we saw in the beginning of the opening, I knew it was Luke, but I wouldn't really think that Luke would be a private detective. But once we talked about and how we saw his past memory, what he wanted to do and why he didn't contact the MC, that would make honestly a lot of sense. It really, really would. But guys, that's gonna do it for this episode of Tears of Themis. I want to continue, but seeing how the episode ends right there, I think it's a good idea to end right here. And then in the next episode, we're gonna go on to level 1.6. So guys, thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I enjoyed making it, and I'll see you guys in the next episode of Tears of Themis. Jane.